It's not just coronavirus, it's any kind of a situation where people are forced to be in more restricted environments together without the options to leave. I think it's important also to say that it also happens in dating relationships as well. But for those who live with the person who is their abuser, not having the option to leave, being in a very small environment where it's somebody who is behaving in a way that is constantly emotionally abusive, in some cases also physically violent, making people frightened. You can imagine just how difficult it is now in this situation. Work might be a place of respite for them, a place of relief, or when their partner went to work, for example, it gives space, it gives some time. That time is also used to try and access supports, to reach out to family or friends or specialist services, to get advice, to get information, sometimes to plan to leave. And these opportunities now are reduced as well. Actually, over the weeks now, we are seeing a really big increase in calls to our services. We're seeing an increase in what would have been the quieter periods, like the middle of the night. We have had women ringing us from the parked cars out in front of their homes because they've gone out there to make a call. At the same time, though, we know that even though the courts remain open, they're seeing a drop in applications, and our fears and their fears are that is not because there isn't a need, but because the opportunity to get to the court is less. And at the same time, the Gardaí, they have seen between a 20 and 30% increase in call-outs related to domestic abuse. We've been able to keep the helpline running with no impact. We can do that through remote working. We've also expanded the online instant messaging service. At the moment, that's running 7 days from 7 till 10. And our face-to-face services have transferred to phone support, and that does bring a challenge. We also are really connected with, through the helpline, we refer to all of the other services around the country. There are 37 who provide local supports, including emergency accommodation. Their resources have been really stretched because they were already really stretched. So they're trying to find creative partnerships with hotels, with Airbnbs. We would be raising the issue around digital safety and digital security, because even though perhaps somebody is away from a partner, or even somebody who was like an ex-partner, you can have online stalking, you can have very malicious behavior through online hacking, things like that. And so really advising people to be very, very careful around their digital safety, especially if they have been having a problem with either a current or a former boyfriend. Look after your own mental health, look after your own well-being. I think we're saying that to everybody right now. It's an isolating time.